because it's my account. Okay, we're recording. All
Are
right.
we?
Can you see me?
Oh, I can see you.
Yay!
Maybe a little bit up because I can there, right there.
Okay. Hey, everyone.
Hi guys. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Me too.
Am I going to start, Maria, or are you going to start?
Well, I'll just kind of introduce what's going on here. So today
Perfect.
for our Clips Notes version of what's going on at Wild Tree, we're going to help you all kind of wrap up the year. I cannot believe we're at the end of 2018, and our job is to help you wrap up the year with as much success as possible and get you geared up for 2019. So today we thought we would go over some ways to get some awesome sales in December, as well as go over the potential for double free hostess credit in December and January, and get you kind of thinking about your goals going forward in 2019. So Brooke is going to share a super duper awesome way to get some fun online sales in December.
Yes. So starting December 1st, which is Saturday, we are going to run with my organization, Tegan Braun's organization, and Maria's organization, a 12 days of holiday deals. Now, we ran this last year and it was very successful. It's very, very similar to the mega sale, except we're just not calling it a mega sale. And instead of it happening on one night and it being deal, it's going to be one deal per day for 12 days. And so basically the way that it'll work is the very first day, we are going to have a deal that is called A Few of Her Favorite Things. And that deal is going to have a couple of best-selling items that people can get at a discount. On the second day, it's going to be skillet meals. And so that's going to be 4 skillet meals for $34. Then on day 3, it'll be make ahead kits. We're going to offer a special on 3 of the more seasonal ones. So game day, soups on, and home style meals. And it's going to be $10 off. So to just kind of give you an idea of what those deals are going to look like each day, of those 12 deals, 2 of them are going to be, one of them will be hosting, and it'll likely be more towards the end because like Maria said, we are hoping that they are going to run double host credit again. And that typically starts around December 15th. So we're hoping that if they are going to do it, that they'll announce it early. And so that deal to host will be near the end. We are also going to offer a deal on recruiting. So 10 of the deals are going to be centered around things we know our clients love and use. We're going to provide support around those as well, because we know that just because you have roasted garlic grapeseed oil doesn't mean that you can cook a miraculous dinner, nor does it help you plan dinner. So our goal with this is to get enough Wild Tree into enough people's hands so that they can see the true value in what we do, which is provide easy solutions to coming up with things to eat every day, because we have to do that 3 times a day. So that is the ultimate goal of this, is to allow people to get their hands on more things that they love at a cost that works really well for them during this busy holiday season. And we know that they have so many things to spend their money on already, that if we can offer them a discount on the things that they want and need and love and use, then hopefully that will set them up for meal planning success in 2019 and have them be a really valued and loyal customer to you. Flip side of that is that you actually will get to earn commission on it. So the way that this will work is that we are going to start adding people to the group later this week. I'll send you the link in the follow-up email, or Maria or I will send you the follow-up email with the link to join the group. And then you'll need to add your customers. Now, the way that I do it is I ask people if they'd like to join. I put a random post out on my Facebook page, a post in my customer group, which we'll provide for you, and see how many people want to join. You add them, and you have to remind them that they have to click join or accept to join in order to actually be added. So many people with this change in Facebook just don't realize that. So once you add them, you might want to have a list of who you've had it in the group. That way, if you see that they're not a member yet, it's probably because they haven't accepted to join. So you're going to throw that out there later this week. We'll add you to the group, and then the first deal starts on December 1st. We will be taking care of all of the posting. We will be taking care of all of the working part of the 12 days of deals. What your customers have to do is just comment sold on the deal that they want. And then you are going to enter their order and invoice them. So the whole premise behind this, guys, too, is that the reason that people love this is because they don't have to do the work. Okay, so you are going to have to do a little bit of work on your end, but in turn, what we're hoping is that you get that commission. And then if you set this up as an online party, you'll also get the host credit. So it's kind of a win-win in terms of that. Plus, inch closer towards your minimum, inch closer towards your goals, whatever you have going on in this season that you're working towards. So just kind of keep that in mind. We're going to have a spreadsheet for you to plug in your orders so you know exactly the % of a discount to give when you invoice them. So I want to show you this here real quick on my screen. What I did was I just created a fake party. And the way that I did that, let me share my screen with you. Okay. So can you see my screen, Maria? I know you have to flip to tell, but
okay, I'll flip.
Just to make sure.
Yep, perfect.
Okay, sweet. All right, so you can see my test 12 days of deals. The way that I did that was I went to create new party. I added in all the information and I put it as an online party. The reason that you want to do that, guys, is because when they click, if anybody were for any reason click the link, let's say they're not in the 12 days of deals, but you have random Joe Schmo who doesn't want anything on the party, they're not on Facebook, they just want a kit for some random reason. You're like, oh, well, you might as well order through this party. What it does is online parties take you straight to the website to shop without having to create an invite. So that's why I suggest for this 12 days of deals, do an online party. And that way you develop the host credit and the commission at the same time. Okay, so we're going to go back to
Cooper.
Whoa, I thought that was a blowhorn at first, Maria. It's like, oh my gosh, release the hounds.
Oh my gosh, it's probably a UPS guy like coming to deliver something and he's trying to protect everybody.
Oh yes, I understand. All right, so when you do this, Maria, I can only see your nose and your mouth, by the way. There you go, perfect.
Okay.
So when you have this all entered in, what you're going to do is go to view open parties. You could go to manage parties, but what you're going to do is go to manage orders. You're going to enter your guest. Okay, so I'm just going to add my mom because she does not care that I'm going to be adding her. And if you guys want to take her information and send her gifts, I'm sure she'd be fine with that too. Little Debbie Ray, gmail.com. I even made up an email address for her. Okay, so I've got her in, right? This is one of my customers from the 12 days of deals. Okay. Ground shipping, continue. I'm going to say that the only one that she's going to get is the game day kit, continue. Payment option, check invoice and check apply when their email address is correct, and continue. Now it looks like that makes the invoice sent, but it doesn't. So click continue on discounts and rewards. Here is where you're going to choose the percent off. The way that you will choose the percent off is by, I'm going to give you this. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm on the wrong thing here. On the 12 days of deals, we'll give you access to this. And we're finishing up a couple of tweaks to it. So you are not going to get this until tomorrow. All right. But the event is up. You can get into the group. Everything is good to go. You don't need anything else until the very end of the sale. I'm just showing you this up front. So we have a 12 days discount calculator, okay, where you'll put in your product. It gives you the retail, and it's going to tell you down here the percentage that you need to give them off based upon the deals that they selected. So just to be clear, the way that that works, once again, is that you are going to offer them a percent off based upon the amount of products that they chose to claim sold on. And you just click apply, okay? And it says it will be deducted from your 20%. So just be aware of that. Okay. And then you click continue. Okay. And as you go through, when you click submit, that is when your invoice gets sent. Okay. So just to recap, after our call today, we'll send you the link or the recap email. You're going to get into the group. You're going to send out a post to call to action. Hey, here's the 12 days of deals. Who wants to be involved? We'll give that to you. Add anybody who wants to join. Make sure that they click accept to join. Okay. And we will offer one deal per day. Your guests will comment sold on the ones that they want. You'll enter their order onto the spreadsheet so you'll know the discount to get them. You'll enter them just like I showed you here, and you will be able to go through and give them a discount based upon the spreadsheet. So it's a little different if you've been around here before. It's a little different. You can't adjust the exact cost of the invoice like we could in the previous system, but you can offer a percentage discount up to 20%. So the idea behind the spreadsheet is enter that they did game day, and it'll tell you, give them a 11% discount.
Awesome.
Click submit, it goes to them, they pay, you submit the order, and they get all of their stuff whenever you close the party, because you're the one entering each guest. You're the one invoicing each person. And unless you want to pay for people, you have to have everybody's payments in order to submit. So keep that in mind, because if there's a couple of people who want to have theirs by Christmas, you're going to need to submit that order by the 13th, which is pretty much the day after the sale, and they're going to have to pay right away. So just kind of keep that in mind. And so that's it. And the 12 days of holiday deals, it's super cute. Each deal says, on the first day of deals, my wild tree lady gave to me. It's really cute. It's really fun. It's very simple. So that's how we're running 12 days of deals. The end.
Yay! It's going to be awesome. It's going to be really fun. I love how organized Brooke and Tegan have made it for everyone. And I hope that everybody chooses to participate if, especially if you have goals that you're working towards for the month of December. And it's really fun for your customers and helpful for them as well. So cheers to you guys for doing that. Thank you, Brooke.
You're welcome. And like I said, we still have to tweak a couple of things um, that are not important to anybody else but us.
Okay.
So like me and
Yeah.
Tegan and Maria, like not you. Um, so just keep that in mind that if you don't have all the pieces, it does not matter. You just need to announce that it's happening. You just need to add people and they need to accept, and that is it. Otherwise, you have basically like 3 weeks for this. Like, it's not fast. It's not like, oh, this is too much. It's simple.
Yeah.
Put the post out there, add your people, make sure they accept. We do all the work starting December 1st. And you just have to keep track of what people sell and invoice them.
Easy peasy. I love
Easy.
it. So, awesome. And if you have questions after watching the replay of this, or you want to reach out to one of us, we are happy to answer any of your questions if something isn't quite making sense. But it is pretty easy. And last year it had huge success. So I think it'll be great this year too. I want you all to keep in mind, can everybody see me okay?
Yep, you're good.
My a key takeaway for you guys today too is keep an eye out for that double free hostess announcement. We never know year after year if that is a guarantee that it's going to happen, but based on all of the years that we've been here, it has been something that Wild Tree has done, and it's a big incentive for the company and our hostesses and our reps. So I can't imagine them not doing it. But again, we have not gotten that official announcement. So typically that runs December 15th through January 15th. And sometimes it runs through the end of January. Sometimes they change it to be double free December 15th through January 15th. And then they lessen that sale or that incentive. Well, of course, my dog is going to want to go out right now. They lessen that sale towards the end of January. So we won't really know that for now, but do keep an eye out for that announcement from Wild Tree, and plan on hosting an event yourself, and plan on reaching out to your very best customers and your hostesses that have hosted for you in the past. I don't know if you can even see me right now.
Yeah, we can see your chin. It's fine.
Okay. I'll be back in a second. Let me let the dog out. Okay, can you see me now?
Yes.
Okay. So anyways, with double free, it is a really exciting time of year, and that's really when we have a lot of people wanting to host parties. The end of December, that week between Christmas and New Year's, is such a great time to host. The time between New Year's Day and middle of January are just excellent times to host because people are back, they're settled into their routine. Christmas is over, the holidays are over, and people are looking to get healthy. They're looking to get organized. They're looking to get out with friends because they've been cooped up with family for a couple of weeks. And it's just an explosive time of year. So we want you to keep that in mind and be putting some feelers out to your friends, your customers, and past hostesses to let them know that something really exciting is going to happen and get their dates on the calendar. The 12 days of Christmas will go really well with this, like Brooke said. The last couple of posts are going to lend themselves to joining our business and hosting with us. So double free will just make that deal even sweeter. So that's what I got. What did I miss about that, Brooke?
I think that's it. I think just plan to host yourself. I think you'd be silly not to. It is when I stock up on all the Wild Tree. And I think we may have said this before, but I love our Wild Tree pancakes, but I would never pay full price for them.
Yes.
So I'm like,
I'm with you. When I can get all that stuff for free, the banana bread.
all the pancakes.
We go through that stuff like it's water, and I love that I can get that for free through my app sales and incentives, and by hosting events like this myself.
And another thing that I do that might interest you guys is I also purchase make ahead kits with my credit. And when people ask me for donations throughout the year, I have something that I didn't have to pay for that I can give to someone. I also stock up on those for family members and friends. And even customers that I know of who might be going through a hard time, who might be ill, who might have a new baby. And I will typically gift those to people as well. So it's a really great way to kind of pay it forward as well if you actually don't need all of the credit, to use that credit to get a make ahead kit, or get a make fresh bundle to, and like a grocery coupon, right? Like, so you could do a make fresh bundle and get a $50 gift card with your friends and get together and put that all together. And then they have 8 meals and a gift card to go shopping with. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's another perk of double host, is to host yourself for both of those really good reasons.
That is awesome. No, I love that. Um, and it's really silly to be a rep here and not take advantage of these awesome incentives that Wild Tree offers us, because they are all about you double dipping. Um, and even with the promotions that they sent out with Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I know I personally just stocked up on those jugs of grapeseed oil because they're on sale, and then I get my commission on top of that, or my discount on top of that. So it's just one of those things where if you're not taking full advantage of what they have to offer here, it's just silly. So go ahead and do that. It doesn't take very much effort at all.
I agree.
And then setting you guys up for success for the new year, be sure to reach out to Brooke or I if you have goals for 2019 to move your business forward in any capacity. We're here to coach you through that. And that could be from small goals to just wanting to make sure you get your 350 every month during those business bucks periods, all the way up to wanting to become a leader here and earn that 40% pay, and coach your own team members here. So, and recruit for Wild Tree. So, big or small, we're here for you, and we'd love to hear what you have in store for 2019. I do want to make sure you guys know this is the last Motivation Monday call for the year. We know December is full of all kinds of other things, and we want you to focus on 2 things right now. Number one, getting your sales for December by doing the 12 days of Christmas or hosting events yourself, and spending time with your family and getting prepared for the holidays. So, and then obviously looking forward to Double Free Month and looking ahead to January of 2019. So really those are 3 things that we really want you to focus on right now. So we're going to stop the calls for now and let you guys get yourselves set up for success in December and January. So that's what I got.
Perfect. Yeah, I think that wraps it up very well. Make sure that you kind of take a look at your business, and see what went well, what could go differently, and what kinds of things you're looking for in the future. And I think that it's really important to remember that whatever stage of business you are in, we are happy that you are here. If you are just here for the discount, then all the more power to you. If you're shooting to be the next Snar Brown, all the more power to you, and everything in between. We're really in the frame of mind that you have to do Wild Tree in the way that it works for you and in the season that you're in. And you'll find that some seasons are much busier and you have to cut back a little bit, and other times are much slower and you can amp it up even further. So just kind of take a look at your business, take a look at your family, see where Wild Tree fits and fits well for you. Because what we don't want it to be is, another thing on your to-do list or a chore for you. So if that's the case, then you might need to dial it back a bit. if you're loving where you're at, then just stay there. So I feel like that's important to kind of think about as you're looking ahead towards 2019 as well, is to really look back and reflect and kind of analyze where you've been and where you want to go. So with that being said, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and wrap up the recording. I'm going to turn my camera around for that. And I hope, wait, is it still there?
Yep.
Oh,
I see your
okay.
slippers.
Oh yeah, my fun slippers. And we will see you guys in the new year.
All right.
All
Bye.
right, bye.